What's up, guys? Miles back with another video. In today's video, I want to talk about Gen Zs, right? Pretty much the ages from 18 to about 25, 16 to 25, right? I want to talk about their obsession with Olivia Dunne, right? Now, if you guys haven't, I didn't know who Olivia Dunne is, right? I'm one of these guys on Instagram or on these different social pages where I don't really follow women, right? On my Instagram page, I don't follow women's butt pages and boob pages and Instagram models where they have their ass shaking and they're half naked in the videos. I don't have that on my feed 24/7 like some of you guys do, right? Because I don't give away validation like that. That's just stupid, right? And it just proves that you guys don't understand women, right? Because if you're putting her on a pedestal, she's gonna treat you like a fan, right? This is the fundamentals, right, that you don't know. But anyway, we're gonna get into that a little bit later in this video, right? I didn't know how obsessed these young boys are with Olivia Dunne, right? Now, Olivia Dunne, in case you don't know, she's a gymnast. She's a gymnast for LSU, if I'm not mistaken, right? Very well known across social media, right? She's a white woman. I think she's blonde, right? That even matters, right? These guys are literally lusting over her, right? And I was watching one of my favorite YouTubers, and he was talking about this, and I had to talk about it too, right? Since I'm actually young, he's an older guy, I'm a younger guy, right? I'm 24, be 25 this year, right? There's a photo. Well, recently, let me get into this first. Recently, they had to hire security, right? Because all these young boys are flocking to her competitions, right? And flooding the crowds. Everybody's trying to spit game and talk to her and give her money and all this stuff, right? And I seen a photo, right, of Olivia Dunne holding the camera, right? She's holding the camera like this, doing the selfie, right? And in the back, all you see is these skinny ass young guys with an occasional older guy in the mix somewhere, right? One woman, at least 30 to 40 guys in this photo fiending over her to get into the selfie she's gonna post, right? It's official. The women have become men and the men have become women, right? When have you ever throughout history seen lots of men fiend over just one woman? It's usually the opposite, right? It's the king, it's the military general, it's the athlete, it's the gladiator, right? Where he's the guy achieving the success, and he has thousands of hundreds of women that are flocking trying to be with him, right? This is what you see with athletes and entertainers and presidents, all this different stuff, CEOs, all this stuff, right? Actors. See, the simp culture has gotten out of hand at this point. I mean, it's pretty much a foregone conclusion. You could pretty much justify and say 70 to 80% of the men are simps. That's confirmed. You can pretty much confirm that. You don't even need to do no statistics on that. You don't need to do no case study on that, right? The simp culture of men, it's just the norm now. There's nothing we can do to correct it at this point. Only part we can do is just address it, talk about it, and maybe help the few guys that are seeing this shit and like, hey, I don't really agree with that, but nobody's ever put my thoughts to words to confirm what the hell I'm thinking, right? And this is why I made this channel. This is why we have like a small community here, because this is a place where we can come and talk about these things that mainstream and all these things are lying about, right? And this just shows that these men have no idea what it is when it comes to women, right? They have no game. They have no sense of female nature, right? They have no sense of the dynamics of anything, right? Because if you really understand women as a man, you can never really fully pedestalize them, right? Because you recognize how fickle women are. You recognize how emotional they are, how their mood changes day to day, how they don't take accountability in certain situations, right? How it's hard for them to say sorry, how they flake on dates, how easily it is for them to do certain things, right? See, this is the part that you have to understand, right? We live in two completely different worlds. A man's world and a woman's world. It's two completely different worlds, right? See, as a man, I have to keep my word. When I sign a contract, when I say I'm gonna show up at this interview at this amount, at this time, if I show up late, I'm instantly alienated from the group, right? If I violate that contract, I'm getting sued, I'm getting fired, I'm getting in jail, going to jail. Like there's consequences for my actions, right? Women could give a shit about any of that. Right? In all honesty, right? The only way you get to this position, right, is that you've been through some stuff and you keep reading and you keep going through stuff and reading and watching videos, and all this shit just continue to confirm what it is when it really comes to female nature, right? Now, it's not evil. It's not something you should get mad at and angry at, right? It just is what it is, right? But like I said earlier, right? If you put the woman up here, she's gonna look down upon you as a fan, right? She's gonna put you down there. You put her up here, she's gonna put you down there, right? Because the guys that Olivia Dunne is dating and sleeping with, they could give a shit less what she's doing, right? So those guys, they're like, hey, I date Olivia Dunne. I done had 10 Olivia Dunnes already. Oh, Olivia Dunne, that's all I talk to. I've dated that woman before. They don't pedestalize her and put her above what she should be, right? Just because she looks good, right? That's the other thing. You guys just look at the looks, right? It just shows how much your penis controls you. Have no penis control, penis discipline, right? Now, it is a hard thing to do as a young man because that sexual urge is kicking your ass, right? And I fell victim to this as well. So I'm not going to say I'm the perfect Jesus figure when it comes to this. I've committed these mistakes as well, guys. But in hindsight, you have to fix that, right? Because if you don't, women are going to easily manipulate you and control you, right? But anyway, that's my video. I just want to come in and talk about this Olivia Dunne situation because I didn't realize how big a thing it was, right? I had no clue people were fiending over this woman, right? This much, and you got older guys fiending over her, right? You already know what they're doing. They're trying to pay her and give her money and all this stuff. So, but in my prediction, she'll probably have an OnlyFans after that NIL money comes, or after she graduates, right? you pretty much guessed that already. OnlyFans is on the way, baby. Right? Or Instagram model, whatever that is, right? But anyway, that's my video. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like the video, and I'll be dropping more content. You guys have a good day, good week. Focus on what you got to focus on. and put first things first, right? We out.